Welcome to the Conscience of Kansas radio show with Paul A. Ibbetson, a no-nonsense conservative talk show that looks at the local, state, and national issues that affect the people of Kansas. And now, here's Paul A. Ibbetson.
All right, radio listeners. Today we have a couple of very special guests from California in Jared and Noelle. They have some really cool YouTube videos. You can find them at NEA's Viaries at www.youtube.com/NEA's Viaries. And Noelle and Jared, we'd like to welcome you to the Conscience of Kansas radio program.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, hi.
Well, you know, Noelle, I ran across your videos actually from a couple of my buddies out there in the conservative political world, the guys from Insanity Island that we've had on the program. They had favorited your videos, and we pulled it up, and I saw one of your political videos on the religion of peace, and really cool, very inspirational. And tell us a little bit about that video.
Well, my brother and I worked on that video, and it was inspired by what happened, I think, a couple weeks ago. Some Muslims burned some Christians, right, Jared?
Well, yeah, there was an instance in Pakistan a couple weekends ago where apparently a Quran was burned by a couple of Christian teenagers, or so they said, and then a bunch of Muslims went to the village where they were allegedly from and burned down a whole bunch of houses and killed like 8 people in the process.
Wow.
So,
well, you know, it's very interesting, the things that are happening, especially when we look at the religion of Islam. And I think it's interesting that people need to get educated from all different directions. And what I thought was interesting with what you guys did is one, very creative, very funny, Noelle. I laughed at your towel you had on there, and we're going to play the audio clip for that right now.
Last Saturday in Pakistan, we got to see the religion of peace in action. I am a Muslim, and I like burning people's houses down. Ha ha ha. Hundreds of supporters of an Islamic terrorist group burned dozens of homes in a Pakistani village after allegations that a copy of the Quran had been defiled. Hey guys, guess what I heard today? A Christian burned a copy of the Quran. Let's go burn their village down. While all of this was happening, the local police just stood there watching. I'm a Muslim too. Oh my gosh, the Christian village is getting burned down. I love justice. By the end of the day, local officials said that 8 people, including 4 women and a child, were killed in the fires. 2 others died of gunshot wounds. Residents said that the casualties were much higher. One claimed that the number of dead could be in the dozens, as many bodies were still buried under the rubble. Ha ha ha! As I mentioned earlier, many people think Islam is a peaceful religion. Are you serious? Yes, very serious. Why so serious? What? Well, that was weird. Anyways, they're obviously wrong, as we witnessed in this recent attack. I wonder what would happen if instead of people putting Bibles in the toilet as art, someone got really creative and put a copy of the Quran in one. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Da-da-da. Oh my Allah! Someone has defiled the Quran! I must go slaughter thousands of innocent women and children! Ah! Ah! Hey, dude! Wait, aren't you a Christian?
Yeah, why?
For that, do you enjoy making those videos?
Yeah, a lot, actually.
I saw your video of, I don't know, was it a school function or a church function where you were talking about the stimulus package?
Oh, yeah, that was a VBS, Vacation Bible School, and my grade 5th and 6th did a skit about, like, the lame man, and it was more recent, like it was supposed to be kind of...
A modern version.
Yeah, a modern version.
You got them rolling, Noelle. They are enjoying that. I mean, that's a gift to make people laugh, to get people inspired and sparked on that. And you guys have the creative flair together, but you're very funny and quick-witted. And I think you guys might have a team future in doing some more of these videos. I don't know. Do you guys plan on cranking out some more?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that would be cool. We've talked about doing some more. We talked about probably doing a part 2 to the Religion of Peace one, because just kind of responding to some of the feedback we got. Like, certain people were saying that it was unfair to judge Islam based on that one event. So what we'd like to do is come back and maybe talk about Islam from its own, like, scriptures and the teachings that they have already, and judge it based on that, along with Muhammad himself. Right.
Well, that's very interesting. Yeah. Now, you're fans of, I see from your videos, folks like Steven Crowder and Alfonso Rachel and Charisse Parvis. Are these some of your fans?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, since I happen to know all these people, I've had them all on my show. Charisse Parvis is just so excellent, so wonderful, talented. And Steven Crowder, who may think he's prettier than I am, which is totally false, but he's a great guy, and so is Alfonso Rachel. If you want to give a shout out to them, I will send this audio to them. I'll make sure they get your shout out. So if you want to say hello to Charisse and stuff, just lay it out there, and we'll make sure they get it.
Okay. Well,
what would you tell them if you had a chance to say something?
I would say, for Steven Crowder, you are really funny. Charisse, really good actor. And Alfonso, you put out some really good points.
Well, there you go. I'm going to put that to their ears, from your lips to their ears, because they're getting big. See, these guys are getting really becoming big stars. But unlike if you were trying to talk to Sean Penn or someone like that, these guys are pretty down to earth still. And so, they'll swap emails with you, but we'll get some response back from them on that, because they like I can see what you're doing, and really kind of it's inspirational when both you guys are championing conservative values, championing Christian values, because you're the next generation. I'm a little older than like Steven Crowder, who's just like a baby as well. But you guys are the next generation after Crowder and others, and so we're going to need you in the future to really protect this country and the blessings that we have.